To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Lockhart Perspective. Helping you along the way. Helping you to make it through another day.
Well, hello, and welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are able to tune in with me today. We are looking, first off, it's hump day, which means it's Wednesday, and it doesn't feel like it. That's the first thing. But the most important thing that we're going to talk about today is the fact that the gas prices are off the chain, but it looks as if Steve Forbes caught your boy in, saying exactly what he wanted to say while he was hanging out with his handlers, speaking to his handlers, talking to the China folks, okay? So we're going to look at the trucker situation. We're going to look at New York giving up the gas taxes and extending it for just a little bit longer. We're going to look at a lot of stuff, a whole bunch of things. And while we're doing that, I first of all want to say hello to Amy, who is actually our guest tomorrow on tomorrow's show. We are... And I first of all have to make a disclaimer. I don't know, but I do know that giving to what we're going to be talking about tomorrow is a good thing. But I have to use the disclaimer to say that you have to look it up yourself to figure out if you are going to be able to give. But after you do that and you find out that it is a viable thing to do, would you please help Miss Amy Duran while we try to help her meet her $200 limit or budget for her health care. You know, she has cancer. We've covered it here on the channel a couple of times. And because of the positioning that I'm in, I have to make that first statement. But let me tell you, it is very good ground to give and to sow into. Miss Amy Duran will be our guest tomorrow, talking about her struggles as it relates to her cancer, how she's overcome it, but also she's going to talk about how we can all help to sow into what she needs for her medical. Okay, so we got that, but you're going to be here with us tomorrow, and we're excited. William, how are you? How are you? Hey, Vine Dressers Branch 2. Joey Trujillo, how are you? And Oz, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. So yeah, the gas prices are a little off the chain. We do have a small guest that's coming in today to sit with us for a few minutes as we get to the part dealing with the diesel, the truck drivers. They are under a really a lot of stress right now as it relates to the pricing of the gas. So what I want to do right now is I want to first look at good old New York. New York. If you can make it there, they say you can make it anywhere. But right now, I feel like if you can make it in America, you can make it anywhere, to be real with you. It says that New York is going to suspend the gas tax for 7 months as the price per gallon approaches $5. Now, if you got a premium vehicle like we do, it has already surpassed $5. And it's really bad. They say that in Rochester, New York, I'm going to blow this up just a bit because I know if I'm having a hard time with my bifocals reading it, it cannot be a picnic for you guys. All right, so Rochester, New York, the gas tax holiday goes into effect today, Wednesday, as the gas prices hover at record highs across the United States following the Memorial Day weekend. The gas tax holiday was proposed in New York earlier this year when inflation they keep putting it on the war in Ukraine. However, you know me, I got to always do my before and after, and we're going to look at that as well. So it just goes on to say that the war in Ukraine sent oil prices into the stratosphere, leading to statewide per gallon prices over the $4 at the pump. Now, that seems like nothing compared to today's prices. New York's average price per gallon is $4.93 as of yesterday, Tuesday, amounting to 60%, a 60% hike compared to last year at this time, when it was just $3.08. Meanwhile, the national average is $4.62 on Tuesday, up from $3.05 a year ago. So it looks like the New Yorkers are going to be getting a little bit of a break, which is always a good thing. I don't know how that helps them or not. For those folks who are in New York, maybe you can chime in with us and let us know exactly if that's a big help or not. I hope that it is. I don't know. Let's see. Hello, Sharon Marie. Greetings, everyone listening while cooking. I'll be listening to the beautiful Amy tomorrow and can't wait to help our sister. I can't wait either. I love Amy so much, and she is such a beautiful person. Such a beautiful person. Hey, Bloomington, Indiana, Daryl Calhoun, how you doing? I'm glad we're over here at our house, y'all, because it's comfortable here. We can just hang out and be us, and I appreciate it. There you go. Y'all are saying hey to each other. Betty R. Love you, Betty R. Good to see you. Thank you so much for that, Betty. I sure appreciate it. I need that, sister. You ain't got no idea. That's a gallon and a half. Child, what has this man done? Well, look, it looks like, and let me find the tab because I put over on Headlines with a Voice, I put a link. I think I put it there and here. I don't know. I was so fuming. I don't remember where exactly I put it. But I know some of you all saw it. And it was him telling what was really going on. And isn't it amazing how we started doing our intercession and everything that we've been interceding for covers to come off of things and for realities and truths to be told and to protect and shield all the people who, are heartbroken right now or just a little overwhelmed, how all of a sudden this new light shines. Isn't it amazing? Once we all start getting together and interceding for our nation, that's what intercession is. Now we see only a couple of days back, Forbes apparently put this up. I think it was like yesterday, but I'm just going to go to the news coverage because I know if I go to the news coverage, I'm going to be able to see it and also share it. Let's see right there. If I do that, I know I can share it. So right there, Forbes. Oh, do you see that? I ain't paying you for nothing. I'm not paying y'all for nothing, Forbes. Y'all rich. Sandy, hey, how's it going, sister? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, let's see. Here you go. We're going to look into Forbes here. All right, so Forbes caught him and had the audacity to put it out there in the world to see. All right, so it says, last week in Asia, President Biden let the cat out of the bag. He said higher gasoline prices are an unfortunate necessity in making the transition from fossil fuels to alternative fuels like windmills and solar panels. I'm going to let that just sit right there. Windmills and solar panels. He says, give our commander-in-chief credit for candor. Well, thank you for that, for the candor. However, he's been flipping and flopping. So let me ask, is it inflation just by itself? Is it Putin? Or is it that you're trying to do what you just said? I submit that you're just a big fat liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. That's what I say. It says, but as this episode of What's Ahead explains, the Biden approach to is profoundly wrong and it would immensely damage the economy, but they don't care. All right? Belighting the lives of tens of millions of people. It would be an environmental disaster, leaving the earth poorer, uglier, and an uglier planet. More fundamentally, given current technology, his goal is utterly unattainable. But it doesn't matter. If he's so set on doing it his way and doing what he wants to do, he's going to do that. And I submit that he's a success. Biden is one of the most successful presidents that we've ever had. What do you mean, Felicia? Just what I said. He set out to destroy America, and he's done it. He set out to destroy the country, and he's absolutely a success. He's not he's not a quitter. He certainly isn't a quitter. He's right on target for exactly what it is that he attempted to do. All right. So it goes on to say that instead of the vague platitudes about battling climate change, the Biden administration should provide a detailed roadmap and timeline of how it intends to achieve this alleged nirvana of sufficient supply from alternative energy resources. Voters should demand nothing less. An honest examination will be a White House embarrassment. Steve Forbes, he said it. He said it. And I can't help but agree with him. I cannot help but agree with him. But you know what? I think a lot of people are about to turn on this guy. And I think that it's not only going to be people like this, but I think that something in the ether is about to happen with them as a whole. Do you guys remember when I made somebody, I hope you guys remember, I made a comment, and I don't remember the exact thing I said or what video it was on, but I said I think that they're tired of him and that they're going to start to reveal him or leave him out there by himself. Let me see who's here that may remember. Let me come on this side. Does anybody remember when I said that? I know if Ronnie was here, he would probably remind me. Hey, Black Spring, do you guys remember that? Sandy, do you remember me making a comment of that? Saying how they were going to leave him out there. That they were going to just leave the United States out there to fend for themselves. Well, I know that they did it last week when you consider what happened with the whole LG, LMNOP, QRST thing. What did they do? They did not focus on it like they normally would have. You remember that, Sandy. Thank you. Whew. That's what I see. I totally think that in a second, they're going to completely leave them alone. They'll have no more use for them in their grand scheme of things. Yeah, I don't think they're going to have any more use. And in a second, it's going to be really ugly. And as we begin to continuously intercede as we do every morning between 6 and 8 o'clock Central Time, no matter where you are, whether you're praying for 10 minutes for yourself or interceding 10 minutes within that time frame, just know that one of your brothers or sisters, we're right here with you. Okay? You don't have to go the whole 2 hours, but that's what's happening now that everything has been revealed. Now that everything has been revealed, it's going to continue to unfold. And that's what you want. That's exactly what we want. Okay? Oh, Ronnie gave a message to you guys. Today is the third new moon day of the biblical year. The third new moon day of the biblical year. Yep. Got to do something with those exceptional extra days. All right, so let's get on to some more of this, you guys, because I think that as we go, we're going to see a whole lot more information that may play into why they're going to go ahead and kick Homeboy to the curb. As my crypto pie says, windmills, solar panels, and batteries. Oh my. America, the new Atlantis. Huh. You know what? I'm going to say something, Daryl, about Atlantis as a whole. We wish we were the old Atlantis before all the stuff that happened. If you're very familiar with that story, then we can chat about this. If we were the original Atlantis, we'd be okay. If we were the original Atlantis and then stayed that way. But we aren't. We never have been. Ever. Okay? Never. Oh boy, I see something here about the Queen's. The Queen has a new portrait of herself. What a creepy creature. 96. Wow. That's not attractive at all. That's not attractive at all. All right, so let's go ahead and look at a little bit more. What do we have here? We've got the energy from last year. This is what I wanted to show you guys, so let me let you see this. So the gasoline prices vary regionally, reflecting local supply and demand conditions and differences in the state fuel specifications and taxes. The retail price for regular grade gasoline in 2021 averaged from a low of $2.67 on the Gulf Coast and is high to a high of $3.07 on the West Coast. Let me share this with you right here, because to me, this is a problem. It's a problem. Yes, where am I? Where's that tab? Good night, Irene. I don't like using this new setup, but I'm doing it. I'm going to do the thing. Where is it? Right. Eyes all big and bugged. Here it is. Yep. Can you guys see that? Second tab. All right. I think this is it. U.S. Energy. That one? Nope. That one? Nope. That one? Nope. Love is a wonderful thing because you guys love me. I'm able to sit here without cracking up laughing. Like, Lucy, you got some explaining to do. All right, y'all. Here you go. All right. So there it is. You see this? The retail price for regular gasoline in 2021 was $2.67. How do you explain this without blatantly understanding that? And that's what we are. We're going to start confessing things and saying things. We need to say, this is what they're doing. Remember when Lee was here, my brother Lee was here. And what did he say? No, I see you. No, I know what you're doing. Calling him out. No, this is what you're doing. It's not Putin. No. You just said it when you were speaking to China. It's you. It's what you feel has to happen in order for us to get not dependent. What are we going to do, you idiot? What are we going to do? That's a good question. I want to ask that question. If you're saying that you want us less dependent on gasoline and more no fossil fuels and more dependent on alternative forms of energy, do you already have that set up? Is that something that you set up? Is it already something you prepared for? Or is it just something that you're thinking might be something good? Do you just have an idea? And so then if this thing comes to fruition, you class clown, then what are we going to do then? Are we going to be running around looking like Thunderdome? Tina Turner popping up out of the catacombs and up out of the caves? 2 men enter, 1 man leave. We said this a while ago. What are we doing? What is the goal here? What is the end game? You're going to completely destroy America, completely dismantle us, get in here and just mess stuff up like that mush in your brain, that cornmeal in your brain. And then what, Dodo? Then what do we do? Do you have a bazillion electronic places for us to? Are you kidding me right now? I'm live. Are you really kidding me? I want to understand this. Are we going to have a bazillion and 3 electronic places along the highway for us to, plug the vehicle in? Is that what's going to happen? Do we have that? And then if we do, how are we going to be able to power said apparatus to take care of everybody here in the United States? Moreover, are you going to only drive an electric car? You gave those rebates to people as a government under your former boss, who's probably the one running things now. You gave all of those little rebates, and everybody that I know that went out there like dodo birds and got those things got rid of those cars. Why? Because it was not conceivable to keep it. The battery alone will set you back. The battery alone is half of the national average salary for a person between 18 and 21 without a degree. You got a $9,000 battery. So you're going to push everybody, according to what you just said with the Chinese. You're going to drag everybody down the road and make everybody do what you want them to do and rely on windmills. When you know you ain't got no water right now in any of the reservoirs where we're supposed to have water. You got Hoover Dam depleted. You got all the dams in the United States depleted. Energy is about to just go out. You really want Bedlam? That's what you want, man. This is not what you want. You think this is a third world country, so you think that because stuff like this happened over there in Africa and they could do it over there, where they went over there and raped that continent and took everything from them. Y'all think you dealing with a bunch of dodo birds over here. Man, you better stay up under that building. I'm telling you now, this is not what you want. You need to back up. You need to back up and do some reassessment. The comment alone, as I focus on what he said while he was talking to China, as I focus on that, that tells me your pure, unadulterated intent. You don't need to say another word as it relates to gas prices. Not one more word. Not one more word. I believe they pull you from out of a building, put you in front of a camera when it's an appropriate time. And I believe that they put you back in front of a television and eating a bowl of oatmeal. Eating a bowl of oatmeal. And while you're eating that bowl of oatmeal, they're running amok and doing their thing. And then when it's time for you to come back out again, they bring you back out. You're a little bit more mentally deteriorated at that time. And then they put you back in front of the camera. And when they put you back in front of the camera, you rattle out a little bit more. Okay? Because now you've been hearing a little bit of what they got to say. And then you go and you blurb it out. And then they go take you back in there once they're done with you in front of the camera. And they go ahead and finish tearing up the country. It's a very, very, very telling situation. A couple of months ago, when everybody was cracking up laughing, myself included, with regards to how people apparently looked like they were ignoring him at an event where they had alleged former President Obama in the White House. And both he and the vice president, the seated vice president, were together. And they showed how Biden was walking all around the White House. And I thought to myself how funny that looked. Then I thought, what if this is the first time publicly, and I may have said this is the first time publicly that they, meaning all of the folks that were actually at this event, had the opportunity to greet him in his real capacity. And all of us are just thinking it's something weird. Because you would think to yourself, why would they not focus on the actual president? Why is everybody okay with totally ignoring him? Because it could be that he is doing what he's doing, and they were never able up until that point to literally greet him and say hello to him in that capacity at that type of setting. Okay? In that type of setting. And that was the real time they were able to say hello to the president. Something to consider, but it may not be too far off. What cat, after you quit, being who you are, after your job is done, what cat goes and buys a house right down the street from his former job? What cat says that he's going to build an army and then ends up with 30,000 people rolling around with him and his said army? What cat does that? Who does that? What's the intention? Would you have anybody else's head examined if they said that? I'm quitting my job. I'm leaving. My job is done here. It's my tenure is up. And I'm going to go buy a house down the street. I'm going to build myself an army. What was the purpose of that? Yeah, we're talking about gas. We are. We're talking about the whole kit and caboodle. We're talking about everything. We're talking about the intentions. We're talking about the outcome. We're talking about the Freudian slips, even from the other president who just got through talking about Iran, standing up there with all of this yammer. I want y'all to keep going because we're going to keep interceding. And as we keep interceding, you guys going to slip up a whole bunch more. You're going to keep slipping up until you can't do nothing else. You're going to keep slipping up. And the Father's going to protect us. We're not laying down. We're going to keep on interceding. We're going to keep on interceding on behalf of this nation and on behalf of one another. That's what we're going to keep doing. Because we already see that you guys don't really know what it is you're doing. All you're doing is being used, and all you're doing is lying. And so we got you. All right? We got you. Let's take a look at a couple of trucker situations. Actually, first of all, I want to look at a tweet. Okay? Let's look at this tweet. Let's take a look at this. Okay, share the screen. Let's take a look at this tweet. Let's have another cup of coffee. All right. All right, so here's a tweet. Here's a tweet for you. U.S. President Biden said on Wednesday that his administration can't take immediate action to bring gas back to $3 a gallon and that high gas prices will take some time. Really? Really? Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it? Y'all must plan on doing a whole bunch of cheating in November. Y'all must got a plan. Y'all must got a plan of doing a whole bunch of cheating in November, baby, because if y'all don't, y'all ain't gonna be nowhere around. Yeah. Look at that. U.S. President Biden said on Wednesday that his administration can't take immediate action to bring gas back to $3 a gallon. Why can't you? Why? It's just a matter of turning something on, right? I mean, you've already gotten rid. I mean, there's no way that any of our reserves can be left. Nobody has said anything. Nobody has checked into that. I wouldn't even begin to know how to check, but you can believe after this conversation, I'm going to check. I want to know how much is left of the reserves that we had that should have been for military and emergencies only. I want to know that. I want to know how much is left there. Do we have anything left in that? And why can't you bring the gases back to $3 a gallon? So now, because people were getting in trouble for those little I did it stickers or that was me stickers or I did that stickers, now can we use the stickers? Did you do that? I think you did do that, didn't you? Yes. Yes. You did do that. You can do it. We got faith in you. We got faith in old Popo. We got faith in him. It's amazing how people are abused when it comes to being in the geriatric world, as it were. You know, they won't give them, and they say, oh, it's ageism and all this other stuff. The only place that an old person look like they can get a job and mess up some stuff is in the White House. Huh? That's the only place that you can get a job, being of a certain age, and jack up some things. Yeah, I think so. That's what I think. That's the sad. That this is really, really not cool. It is what it is, but it ain't cool. Now, did you even know that Google Maps workers say that they cannot afford to go to work? Google Map workers say they can't afford the office commute because of the $5 an hour, $5 gas a gallon. I'm about to say $5 an hour, which is really what the Americans feel like they're making right now. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, they say they can't afford it. $5 a gallon, they can't afford it. Look at that. Google Maps workers say they can't afford the office commute because of $5 a gallon gas. The Google Map contract workers are fighting a policy to make them work 5 days a week in the office. Just let that sit in for a second. Aren't these the same people who didn't want nobody around them? Make everybody stay at home. But now you're going to make them come back right now. Wow. They say that they can't afford the commute because of the soaring gas prices and their low salaries. Sound like somebody is telling the truth. Full-time Google employees have been told to work in the office 3 days a week, but the contract workers, oh no. You got to be here 5 days. That's a hot rump mess. That is a hot rump mess. Wow. So not only do you have to go back, and you were working from home, now as a contract worker, you need to go into the office, and we don't care that it's $5 a gallon. We don't care. That's your problem. It's not our problem. How would you like that? How would you like that? Isn't that a mess? That's this guy. And I just keep asking all the black folks that I know that voted for this dude, are you happy now? How come I don't hear you now? You remember I did that story, Hey Black Folks? Now do you guys understand what that was about? because it took took a lot of black sisters to get that man where he is right now. So that's why I asked the question. Hey, black folks, you happy now? It's just a question. I'm just asking. Don't throw no apples. Those that I can't eat, if they're sort of, damaged, I will throw back. But it's just a question. Are you happy now? You voted for this man. I hear nothing but crickets. That's all I hear is crickets. I don't hear anybody. Where are the soapboxes? Everybody was up on their rah-rah, sis boom ba. Oh, we got to have him. Anybody but Mr. Naranga. Oh, I gotta have him. Oh, the first black lady /Indian /Indian. Yeah, it's just a question. Are you happy now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're going to be talking about these prices for cost of living and housing that I don't think a lot of people have looked at. In tandem with what we're looking at, let me come on back on this side to you guys, because I'm not on your side now. I'm always on your side, but now I'm literally over here on your side. Okay? All right? They voted for crickets. No, I just want to understand. I just want to understand. How is it that, all of these, and I'm not saying something that I'm not researched or not looked at. They showed somewhere that that an overwhelming amount of black women voted for him. An overwhelming amount. And I know a boatload of them. But my point is that since he's been in, I have not heard from these educated African American women. I haven't heard anybody tell me anything now. You know what I'm saying? Because see, remember now, you're independent, you're black, you don't need a man, you have your own house, your own car, you have your own income, you've got your own everything, because now you've arriven, and now all of a sudden, the gas prices in that BMW that you purchased is well over the $5 mark, darling, and now, do you think Biden, do you call Brother Biden? Do you call him? Do you call Hot Sauce Hillary? Does Hot Sauce Hillary help you? Can you call any of them now? Now look at the housing situation. If you ain't sitting where you sitting, you better not try to get up out that place you in. And if you ain't bought it and you trying to go someplace and rent, baby, you better hope you make close to $6,000 a month. Because the rent for a 2-bedroom in places like Los Angeles and places like, San Francisco, you're going to be looking at some money, baby, and you got to make 3 times the rent. So you making $65 a month? Now do you need a man? I'll hold. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? That was in here and it came. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I want to understand, sisters. Now do you need a man? But the man you needed was Biden. Because I remember having arguments with all of you. I remember trying to tell you what he said and what he did and how he did it. And how you didn't care anything was better than this guy. See, listen, let me tell you something. Even if what you said about the last guy, that I don't care for too much anymore. Even if what you said about him were true, he never did anything directly to you. But the one massa you say you loved and had to have, every time you go to the pump or go buy yourself a gallon of milk, or every time you try to go do anything that has to do with any money, you can best believe that your new beau is the reason why. So I keep asking, are you happy now? Are you happy now? You know, man having, over-educated, all of that. Yeah, now what you say? Ask if they are black enough now. Black and blue, that is. Okay? That's right, Oz. Yeah. That's right. You absolutely right, Oz. Absolutely right. Are you black enough? Huh? Are you black enough? Because he said if you don't vote for him, then you ain't black. Well, are you black enough now? Thank you, Oz. Thank you, sis. Are you black now? Because studies show that the majority of black women educated in a specific age are the reason why this guy allegedly is in there. And if you guys won't let us say that there was any tampering going on, well, then it must be you. You see how that works? See how they ball you up and throw you up under the bus? You see? They said it wasn't any tampering. They said it was absolutely, categorically no tampering, which means that those statistics got to be right, sis. It's got to be you, girlfriend. They said that an overwhelming amount of educated black women in between a specific age group was the reason why both he and Camel Toe made it in. So if you telling me there was no tampering, there was no fiddle faddling, fiddle faddle, and I don't mean the one with the caramel on it. If you telling me there was no problems, then it's you. You the Jonah. You Oz, we done found Jonah, girl. Black Spring, we done found Jonah. Huh? Black Spring. Oz. We the Supremes. Me, Black Spring, and Oz. We the Supremes. Do, ooh, it's you. It's you. It's y'all. Yeah, I'm on a tangent with y'all. I'm on a tangent. With the educated black women don't need no man. I got Massa Joe in the house. Now what you doing? Are you catching Uber? Or are you inside of some type of trying to pretend like you all about the now you're trying to pretend like you all about, gas house gases by getting in a carpool. Huh? Yo Manolo Balonics in the backseat with somebody else? Yeah, they are. Yo Manolo Balonics is in the back seat. Okay? Okay? All right? Yeah. So when you consider all of this stuff, it's time to just start to call it what it is and stop playing the games. It's our time. The gloves is off, baby, because they gloves been off. Why we playing? Just be real about it. Just be honest to goodness real about it. Honest to goodness real about it. Let's look and see here what AAA has to say. Let's look at this. Okay. AAA says what? That's the Business Insider tab. I don't want that one. I want this one. Business Insider, we already dealt with you. I want to do this one. There we go. There. Yeah, so I want to understand this. Oh, no, you can't be in the screen, sweetie pie.
Okay, but can we?
Yes, love. Stay over here, my love. Hold on. You have to hold on. Go to Pawpaw. Go. Hey, I'm live. Will somebody get the sweet baby?
Can I walk outside?
Okay, go back to your mother, darling. Take this baby. Somebody come get this baby. Somebody come and get this baby. Thank you. AAA gas prices moving right along. All right, so here it is. We're talking about the national. I am so live. The national average gas prices. All right, and it's breaking it all down. Here's AAA. It says today's AAA national average is basically $4.67. Okay, $4.67, and it's got that one on the other side, so that's 67. But do you see this? $6.91. Let's see. 619 to 4, it's over 5, so 489. That's in this area. Look at that. California is what? And that's regular gas? $6.19. That's $6.19 because it didn't hit the 5. What's this over here? Alaska, $5.23. My goodness. Utah, $4.73. Wow. Idaho, $4.76. Montana, $4.46. North Dakota, $4.31. Well, that's better than down here. What's going on here? The SIP is $4.20. Alabama, $4.33. That must be just for regular gas. This has to be gas. That's just regular gas. Yeah, let's see. What is this? New York, $4.93 for regular. And that's the average. Remember, that's an average. So that doesn't mean that every place is right there. That means some could be much higher. Virginia, $4.47 for regular. And wow. Look at that. Ohio, $4.61 a gallon. Florida, $4.65, because that's over 5. So then it's giving you the regular. Current average is $4.61. Yesterday's was, $4.67. And then you got $4.62 was yesterday's. A week ago was $4.59. A month ago is $4.18, roughly $4.19 because it's over the 5. A year ago, $3.04. The mid-grade, now here I am. I'm up here with premium, but mid-grade, current average is $5.03. Yesterday was $4.99. Actually, $5 because that's a 7 on the end of that. So if you didn't get your gas yesterday, today you're paying the $5.03. Wow. A week ago, $4.97. A month ago, $4.56. A year ago, $3.39. Why do we have to continue with this guy again? He's obviously not doing the job. So why do we have to continue? Why? Any scholars here that can let me know? Can we call for an impeachment, or does it have to be somebody else? I mean, who can do it? We need it done. Anybody? We need it done. It needs to be done. Premium. This is my house. $5.33. Yesterday, $5.29. A week ago, $5.27. A month ago, $4.85. And a year ago, $3.67. Diesel, which is what I think they're really, really trying to hit for. And that is what we're going to talk about in a second with the truck drivers. So current, $5.54. Yesterday, $5.52. A week ago, $5.54. A month ago, $5.30 because that's a 6. And a year ago, $3.18. There's a little human knocking on the door, on the glass window, because his mama's outside. I don't know why he's bugging his mama like this. Anyway, regular unleaded, highest recorded average price, regular unleaded, $4.67. Diesel, $4.56. Okay? 6.1. 6.122. Wow. And here are the compare the states. Comparables. Here are the comparables. Wow. So I think this guy's done exactly what he was sent out here to do. I think he's doing everything he was sent here to do. Yeah. Yep. I'm looking at my tabs to see what else maybe we have not covered. The truckers right here. Yep. I want to take a look at this. Right there. Let's take a look at this. All right, truckers. Let's look at this here. Let's see what they got going on. U.S. truckers face diesel fuel shortage. This is today. Oh, wow. No, this must be for tomorrow, and it's coming from another place because North America, it's covering from another place because it says June 2nd at 0406. All right. So anyway, the White House is considering an emergency release of diesel stockpiles to battle record high prices. Diesel fuel is the lifeblood of trucks that transport much of America's goods to stores across the country, but soaring prices are making it hard for trucking companies to keep going. CGTN's Nick Harper reports from Washington. All right, let's see. For more, check out our exclusive content. No, because I ain't paying you for nothing. But what happens if I hit that button? I don't know. But I'm not doing it because I might lose it. I'm going to hit it. Let's see. Should I hit it? Yeah, no thanks. I'm going back. Going back to safety. All right. So, oh, wow. That's pretty disgusting. Whoever put that there. Did you guys zap them already? I know my mods. We got some super bad mods in here. So I already know that they handled them. I already know they handled them. Wow, Rachel Van Ziel, I love you. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I just got a cash app from you. I so show enough appreciate you, baby. I show enough appreciate you. Any of y'all that's giving, I appreciate you. Did you get them? Somebody already got them? How many mods we got? Oh, we got some mods in there. If I know y'all got them already. Diesel is even more outrageous. Let's go on ahead and look at some of the comments. Okay, trying to find my happy, joy helmet. Mars Fools Go says. Are we happy now? I don't think so. I'm just wondering. Because of all of the women who were just all in my face while I was talking to them. And I was, again, not saying that I was for him or I was for Mr. Naranga, because I wasn't for Mr. Naranga anymore. You know what I mean? After I saw what happened with the whole, with the whole debacle that he had going on here in the United States, I was like, I don't like it. But by the same token, please, y'all, don't put your votes over here. Listen to everything he's said. Look what he's done. Believe what he said. I literally have family members who were talking to me like I was an idiot, and they had it all together. Well, this guy did all of this. And if you're telling me that there is no way that there was ever anything done wrong, then that means that the statistics and the data and the facts are correct, that the black women are the reason why you're in there. I didn't say it. I did not create the statistics. I did not create the polls. I didn't do any of that. But I did talk to a bunch of my family, and you guys know I got some family members who are pretty heavyweight. I got one. You guys, you already know. Okay, not even gonna go through all of them. But these women are no joke. They could hold a candle to anybody. But what they could not do was see exactly what was coming down. But they heard me telling them, "Are you sure this is what you want to do?" Yeah, we got MBAs. I got all kind of. Yeah, there's some bad chicks. There's some bad chicks, but. Not all there. Not all there. They're not all there. No. Common sense, they have none. They cannot read. They refuse to. They refuse to see it. They refuse to see it. Yeah. So it's their fault. Daryl Calhoun says that in Bloomington, Indiana, it's $4.49 a gallon. All right. Betty R says, think about it. Why did JFK need the mob and every other president to confiscate the votes? See what I'm saying? $4.18 in the hill country of Texas. Wow, it was $2.67 a gallon, Sharon Marie says. You guys see that there? Yeah, let's shout it out, y'all. Tell me what it is in your area. Everybody shout it out. Shout it out. Rep your city. Rep your state if you don't want to put your city. Okay? Yeah. Daryl Calhoun got a bicycle. Okay. Diesel is even more outrageous. So food will cost much more, cost more each day. You know, I had a vision. Hey, Tega! What year was that I had the vision that they were going to attack trucks? Well, it was while I was out there at the hair shop on the other side of Gwinnett. That was 16, wasn't it? In 2016, I had a vision that they were going to attack the trucks, but I did not see the vision in the fullness. But I just saw them messing with our highways. And then shortly after that, we had 2 incidents in Georgia where they had a fire up underneath the highway. And I thought maybe that was what I was seeing in advance. But nonetheless, yeah, this is what's going on now with the truckers. I consider it an all-out assault. I really do. I consider it an all-out assault against truckers and against people and against us in general. Simply because of the fact that they are the ones that get our food, our items, everything. You let the trucking system stop here. Teamsters United, where are they? You let all of that stop, we'll see what happens. And this is what they plan to do. Okay, Sandy Aaron says, yes, he's doing his job. Exactly. That was what he was sent here to do. Obama got this, Gerald Calhoun says. you got the Mustang there, Joy Trujillo. Okay, snail mail, snail. All right, everybody gonna be writing something. Let me see what I can do about getting this bot out of here on my side, because I know you guys probably removed the person, block them. Hopefully it'll take them away. Oh, you getting them? Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie. Okay. So the deal is that we have to understand that this is exactly what was wanted. This was exactly what was wanted. This is exactly what he was supposed to do. Troll alert, Mars Fool's Gold said. Mods, Daryl Calhoun said, but Ronnie said he got him, so that's good. Let's see. Rachel, you're most welcome. I so appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Black Spring. Hey, Rachel. All right, you guys. The person's name has the F in it. Okay. All right. Yeah, they have some way of not being erased. They're a mess. They're a mess. They'll be all right. Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad you did. All right. All right, you guys. We're going to get out of here. I just wanted to come and talk about the gas prices. But what I do want to say before we leave, and Florence, wow. Florence is 418. Okay, that's where Sandy is. And then we got Atlanta 412 was where Amy is. 483 where Deb Woods is. That's Ashland, Maine. Regular diesel is over $6. Good night, Irene. Arizona nearing $5. Mars Fool's Gold said. $4.20 in North Mississippi for regular. We got love being said here. Hellos, hellos. Soft warfare. What? That belly. When that belly hits the spine. Black Spring, I love your little comments. You're hilarious. Yes, we do. Land of milk and honey, no formula. Honey capital of the world. School attack. Okay. I messed you up with the text. Yeah, you did. I messed my flow up a little bit, but I'm cool. You know, I'm straight. Question: what happened to Aaron Salter Jr.'s water electrolysis hydrogen power patent and food truck prototype after the Tops terrorist attack? He ran a truck on water. Yeah, there's a couple of people that did do that. There's a couple of people. I know he was one. I don't know exactly what happened. Do you have any information for us to let us know exactly what happened after? Water electrolysis hydrogen powered patent and the food truck prototype after the Tops terrorist attack. Question: has anybody seen this show called A Man That Fell from the Sky? The Man That Fell from the Sky, A Man That Fell to Earth, or something like that on Showtime. You get the first two of those shows in that series. It's one season, five episodes. And it shows this guy, he's got reptilian eyes, he's got his skin color looks like the description of the color of skin in the Martian Chronicles. That dark gold, almost like a bronzy gold colored skin. And this particular movie, the guy, you're still seeking answers. Well, baby, aren't we all? But here's the thing. In this particular TV series on Showtime, this guy drinks a lot of water. Because he comes from another planet. But what they do is they take this fusion and they can run everything in the world on water. So that's very telling that you would ask this question. But everything in the world is run on water in this television show. Amazing, right? And then you come with this. But this cat was sent here so that he could do something to save his planet and all this other stuff. And then get this. He said that the world, this world, he tells the lady who is a physicist that this world is going to end. He comes from the future or from the past or something. And that your world is going to end in 2030, but mine's has got 2.4 years to live. That's why I got to come here and get this thing fixed that my mentor sent me here to fix it. It's a pretty good movie, but you do get 2 free ones on Showtime. So you got to watch those free ones on Showtime, and then what you're going to have to do after you get that free one on Showtime is watch all the trailers. They give you little pieces of the third one. Oh, what they try to do is get you like a crackhead. They give you the first two free. Hey, man, you know what? Come on here, brother. We gonna go ahead. We gonna get you the first two for free, right? But then after we get you them first two, you gonna have to make sure that you go ahead on and kick your brother down and buy the last one, you know. So they give you the first two for free, but then you're gonna have to get a subscription to watch Showtime to see the rest of them. And if you don't, then all you gotta do is go through the Showtime page and just sort of click to get the general synopsis of all of the trailers that they've broken up from number 3. But the point is, like you said about the water, that's exactly what's going on with the water. That's what they're doing. They're running everything on water. How do we know that you can't run it on water? Who told you that? Clarence? He's a liar. 419 in Holly Springs, Georgia. Okay. Deb Woods and Ronnie.d.Mann, Rachel Van Zale's loving on y'all. Psst. Hey, Anthony Van Zant, how you doing there, good brother friend? Much love to all. Thanks for being here, everyone. See y'all tomorrow. We love you, Sharon Marie. Okay, you still seeking answers? Okay, I found a different meaning of the land flowing with milk and honey. It's not what people are led to believe. Well, girlfriend, share it here if you want to. Or you can share it in email. Let me see. Is this Ronnie? Who is this? I don't know. All right. Let's see. Military has run vehicles on water for decades. Tell the truth, girl. Tell the truth. It is free. That's the reason why they got rid of, what's his name? Isn't it, Rachel? Isn't that the reason why they jacked up old boy and left him in those hotels destitute? And then Trump's uncle went in there and stole all of his stuff and then got a Nobel Prize for creating something? Yeah. Mr. Naranga. Mr. Naranga. Playing asteroids with the Google Map. Okay, Anthony. Oil companies catch and kill those patents, then take out, not to lunch, the inventors. Hello. You know, it's amazing. That is so amazing. X-Files shows a lot, even recent stuff. Yes. Deb Woods, haha, I love Felicia Beebe's voices. You know what I mean? But that's what they be doing, Deb. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what they're doing. Come on, man. I'm going to give you these first 2 videos for free, right? And then after you like it, I want you to make sure, man, you come on back over here and see me and pay me. You have to pay like $19 or $10 and 99 cents or something like that a month. Child, please. Ain't nobody got that. You see what we doing right now with the gas? Didn't you just hear us talk about the gas? Okay, didn't you just hear us? Yes. H2O water really is just 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen. The hydrogen in water is a very clean fuel. The flame isn't even visible. See that? See that, Leon? Do you see that? They're trying to turn us into the Tina Turner movie. I'm telling you, they're trying to turn this whole thing into the Tina Turner movie. Welcome to the Thunderdome! 2 men enter, 1 man leave. We fighting for a bowl of porridge in a minute. Everybody's going to be fighting to eat something. Yeah, send it to me, Oz. Everybody's going to be fighting just to get something. That's what's going to be going on. Nikola Tesla. That's right. It's exactly what happened. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. That's exactly what happened. His uncle went through there. That man had, they said, now listen here. This is what we want you to do. Now, Drumpf, we want you to go over there to Nikola Tesla's hotel. In that hotel, he's got 32 containers. We want you to bring all 32 of them back here to Washington, and we are going to look at them. Bring them all. So then the one guy that he said that to, right, Drumpf goes and he picks up the 32 containers. When he brings the 32 containers back to Washington, the guy says, thank you very much. Here, show me what you got. Okay, we have, wait a minute. This is only 25. Drumpf, where's the other 7? Oh, well, it wasn't that many of them there when I got there. I don't know, man. You know, maybe somebody from the hotel took them. And then he said, okay, well, take them down there to put them in. Go take them down there and log them in. And then he takes them down there and the guy goes, okay, so what do you got for us? I got these 12 containers that they sent me to go get out of Tesla's hotel. Here go the 12 containers. Okay, 12 containers. They log them in. Nobody connects any of the dots. Nobody connects no dots. Until years later. Dun, dun, dun. He wins an award out of nowhere. Here you go. You get the award. You get the award. Here you go. Meanwhile, Mr. Naranga has a little boy, and his little boy is Baron. His little boy is Baron, and what happens with Baron? Baron has a little time machine, and him daddy go on that time machine, thank you to his uncle. Look, I believe in all of this stuff, y'all. I believe all of this stuff. I believe that anything a man's mind can imagine can be made or done. I really do. I really do. If I believe your brain can think it, it can happen. And I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. You see all the new stuff as soon as they started going up there dealing with the crashing of the new dark matter. You see what happened? As soon as they got to fiddle-faddling with CERN just recently, different things started changing. Things started changing. Hey, I'm just saying. I think there's a part of our brain that we know nothing about, but they do, which is the reason why they try to keep folk dumb. AI bot back laughing at us. Oh, well, you know what? It's all good. I must be doing maybe 2% right. Maybe that's why. You see, mayhem. Mayhem. Dang bots, they're back. I tell you how we can figure this out. I'll fix this. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on. Dun 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 dun. I know how we can fix this, and I'm gonna do it now. I hope that it will work while we're in the middle of a live. Ba-ba-da-doo. Da-da-da-dee. Da 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 da. I hope I can fix it while we're in the middle of a live. I really do. So let's just see. I think I'll have to go over here, go here, go here, go here. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Hopefully this will work and we will be right in to the party with no problems, and we'll get rid of those weirdos. They're weirdos. Okay, maybe we can get rid of the little nasty people with nothing better to do but sit around in their grandmama Nim's basement and mess with people all day. Maybe we can get rid of them. Okay, let's see what we got. Did we get rid of them yet? Okay. You know, it's a trip to me. I really do marvel at how this particular platform jacks us up. But these things, they can't never fix. That really is amazing to me. That's amazing to me. I don't understand that. But that's what they do. Okay, so now we got subscribers mode only. Subscriber mode only, baby. So if you've been here and you are a subscriber for 20 minutes, you are welcome to chat freely in the chat room. But if you ain't, and you got some mod attacks going on in you, sure hate it for you. I sure hate it for you. Yeah. So, the long and the short of it all is that gas is high, and he just told everybody why. Gas is high, and he just told everybody why. Yep. There we are. Put it over there. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. It's time to stand up or fight over a bowl of GMO porridge. Okay, you do too? You believe it too, Deb? I believe anything that they can imagine they can do. Zelrin, you are beautiful. Aww. Zelrin Rocha, I love your hair. Yep. Why can't we pump water from the east to the west? Well, because that will go against what they against what they put out as the narrative of what the issue really is. It's the same way with homelessness. You got look at Los Angeles. Like we were just saying a few minutes ago. If you got a place that costs you $2,000 a month and you have to make 3 times that amount of rent, who's making $6,000 that would need to move? You feel me? Somebody making $6,000 a month. Okay, that's cool. That's not a boatload of money when you look at the amount of money that we're giving away to other countries. But a lot of folk ain't got it like that. So what you're telling me is that a young person would have to make, well, no, some places are 3 times the amount of rent. Yeah, $6,000 a month. People can't do it. People can't do it, and they won't fix the homelessness that type of situation causes. It's easy to fix the homelessness if they dealt with the fact that they need to kick out the people who are trying to destroy the country, and if everybody who's running around in that perpetual wheel trying to fix homelessness would stop and say, wait a minute. What's at the root of all of this? What's really going on? Because we've been trying to help people and nothing is working. What's really going on? If they stop and really be really honest, everything has something that can fix it. Every problem has a solution. Every problem has a solution, because it's always going to be the opposite of what the issue is. If there's an issue, do the opposite and it's going to give you an opposite result, right? Yeah. So they don't want you to pump water from one place to another. They don't want to do any of that. Thank you, Leon. They don't want you to do any of that. Okay? That's too much like right. You know what I'm saying? That's just too much like right. Yeah. Help me, Smithers. Help me, Smithers. We've got to hurry up. You remember what my father said. Anytime he wanted me to come out of the room, he would always make sure that he would exchange something for my solitude. What would he exchange? He would give me a large cage full of beautiful butterflies, and I would extract their wings out one by one. That's what he does right now. He runs around trying to figure out all kind of things to do. And he must have been a bored child. I said that cat must have been bored. Okay, even the devil has a purpose. Come on now, you're telling the truth. Mars fools gold. God, forgive them for wallowing in their filthy sins. You know what the problem is that he can't do it unless they ask for that. And that's the sad part. You can't help nobody, These Elites aren't human. That's how they are able to come back after death. Oh, Akhenaten and Bama. Okay. The Lockhart Perspective, I went fishing yesterday. Ooh, hung a big catfish and yanked my rod and reeled into the river. First time I've been caught by a fish. I don't know whether I told you or not, Sandy, but the last time I got caught by a fish was when I was in Missouri. And that was the last time. That was the last time. After that, I cheat. I'll go get me 100-pound test. I'll go get me 100-pound test to go to a lake. Or to go to a pond. Yeah. I fish with 100-pound test, and I ain't lying, and I ain't shame. But that's the reason why, because they take everything. Yeah. And the catfish are the worst. Now, back then, I used to eat some catfish. Good eating. I don't eat anymore, but I tell you what. Filthy lucre, absolutely, Rachel. Okay. Zelrin. Okay. Why are our representatives not representing us and ceasing this destruction? Because once they get in, they become a part of another group. Okay, and see, the deal is a lot of these people that are in there right now have been indoctrinated from youth. They have learned how to become a part of a group ever since they've been young. They were the debutantes. They were the girls that were the debutantes. They were the guys that were, that had the cotillions. They were they were all of these. Then when they got into college, they joined a fraternity. They joined a sorority. They've been indoctrinated in this mindset. And so then when they get inside of something like this, they've never had that thing where they just were never, I was me in college. I didn't get involved in none of that stuff. I was the weird girl. People just say, she talked her, she stayed by herself. I didn't stay by myself. It's just that I wasn't in all of that stuff. So if you was U5U where you was in college, you probably wouldn't do well in that type of setting, because once you get in Congress and once you get in those groups, they all want you to do the same thing. You have to have a hive mindset. And so the reason why our representatives aren't doing anything is because they have been reared in their mind to have a hive mindset that joins the party. Everything they do, they join the party. They go right along with everybody else. They have no independence of thought whatsoever. They had independence of thought. My goodness, where would where would their district be? Where would that district be? There'd be success. Okay, I heard a story that one of the victims in Buffalo had a patented engine that runs on water. Yes, that's what we were talking about just a few minutes ago. That's what we were talking about. And that is the deal right there. The Boulé, absolutely. Absolutely, Black Spring, the Boulé, especially in our community. That's the Boulé in our community. Yep. That is exactly who it is. That is exactly who that is in our community. In the Black community, it is the Boulé. Yep. So a lot of times people say, well, you know what? They're not Masons. The Masons are this and the Masons are that and this and that. Okay, don't worry. They got something for everybody. All of those folks that ran around here and joined all of those sororities and those fraternities and all of that stuff, all of those people, you went right over there and jumped in. And I don't care who it is, because again, I got family members who are in those things. They laughed at me when I didn't think about joining, when I didn't want to join. They brought me, one time I got a whole bunch of nothing but red and white stuff. And then the next auntie came into town and she brought me nothing but a bunch of blue and white stuff. I didn't want nothing to do with any of it. Leave me alone. Then I had one single solitary aunt, bless her heart, brought me her blue and gold. I wasn't doing any of it. Nah. No, because the majority of those girls are the ones who talked about me because I read stuff like Martian Chronicles walking down the hallway, or, I'd rather read something than to hang out with any of them. So, yeah, I don't want to be with any of those girls. Okay, where are the distillation plans for the West Coast in the Green New Deal? See, those are the kinds of questions that need to be asked, Mars Fool's Gold. Those are the kinds of questions that need to be asked. Oh, I'm soliciting any video footage or any files that you guys can send me, because I'm working on some things for the homeless. So if you don't mind and you see or you have a group of homeless in your area, please send me some video of that area. Tell me the name of the city, the street if possible. Tell me what the scenario is that you're sending, because I'm putting some things together dealing specifically with homelessness in the United States, especially in light of the fact that we're just about to send another 700, I think it's $1 million in this case, dollars worth of our fighter jets. Is it fighter jets, somebody? It's a bunch of stuff that we're sending back over there to finish out trying to beat up Russia, because it's really us. It's not Ukraine. Call it off for what it is. That's us. That is us. That is not Ukraine. And Ukraine may be doing some of their filthy bidding, but they're actually hurting their own people over there. Yeah, this is true. All right, so let's see here. Anthony Salter, that's right. Or is it Salter or Slater? Salter. Yep, Salter. Flying monkeys. Oh, yes, the flying monkeys. Fraternity hood. There you go. Okay. I always thought some were the ones who didn't even get picked for dodgeball, but regardless, they need to belong to a clique. Any clique, yeah. They are. The alphabet Greek bunch. Yep. I wouldn't do it either. I tell you. I was invited to test for Mensa. Yes, me too. But no way. My mother, rest her soul, she was the type of person who thought that those kinds of things put you on the radar for them to later abduct you later in the evening or later at home or something. So even though they wanted to, poke and prod my brain, I was not allowed to do any of those types of things, because she was the type of person that said, nope. Next thing you know, they're going to be trying to take you on a vacation someplace or a trip. She wouldn't let me do any of those kinds of things. She really protected me while she was alive. I renounced and denounced. Okay, so you was a DST. All right, I got you. That's the red and white I was telling you about. And they don't even realize that. I'm so proud of you. You know what? Vine Dressers Branch 2. Email me, please. Let's have a conversation. Come on the show. Let's talk about this. I would love to have you. And if you come on, maybe we can get Oz and maybe we can get Black Spring. And we can all four of us get here and talk about that. That I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear that. I think a lot of other people would love to hear it. Felicia at FeliciaLockhart.com. Hit your sister up. That's something I want to talk to you about. Okay? Vanity, philosophy, and worship of false gods. All right? The Boulé, all in all gangsters. On another level. That's absolutely right. The Greek group stage abductions while pledging. Yes, they do. Your mom was smart. Yes, she was. She was years above her age, Oz. She was far, far, far above her age. She really was. Please don't do that. Yeah, she was far above her age. I think you guys take advantage when I'm live. Yes, in faith, homelessness isn't seasonal, nor do borders make a difference, because we're all homeless until we are finally home. Oh, beautiful. I love that, Anthony. That's a blessing. Thank you. That's good. Cape Girardeau stays on top of the homeless situation. We had centers. I never see any. That's a blessing too. But you know, California, you did, okay? Zellerin says she's tested as well. But you know what the thing about it is that California is really seriously and honestly a total... it's just that's criminal. I think that our country, if we have the opportunity to overhaul everything, we need to be able to say you cannot give money to any other country if there is one state in the union that has one city with that kind of homelessness. Then I bet you any money the United States would be on and popping. The streets in all of those big cities would be pristine. All of it would be done. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Phoenix, Arizona could soon have 258,000 new evictions just in time for 115-degree days. Wow. 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 Absolutely, Fifi. Yes, ma'am. They tried to make it so difficult. I need you to come on, girl. Come on. We need to put this on the books. Okay? Crossing over like mummies. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, it's just going to be us girls, us four. If you guys are up for it, send me a yes, I'll do it. And then we'll put the date together because I think that is so important for us to talk about. All right, Egyptian, not Greek. Okay. All right, so it is very bad in California. It seems like the whole state is homeless. It's that bad, most assuredly. Most assuredly. Rachel says, off the topic slightly, Seven Trumpets Prepper did a live on zombies using the Big 5-7 and the V's. Yeah. Yeah. And was it you I was on the phone with? I know that I told somebody, maybe it was Ronnie, but I know for sure that it was the man I married. I told him, okay, good, Oz. Good. We got it, y'all. Email me. Let's get this thing on the road. We need to have that conversation because for her to leave, I want to know all about it. I had started having visions in 2015, 16 about them. And then about 3 or 4 months ago, I was in the grocery store, and in the spirit, I could hear growling from the other side of the grocery store. So I'm not sure if it was the collective of those individuals linked together or what it was, but I do know that it was something supernatural, and I do believe that that is about to take place. Whether they'll be walking in the middle of the street like they're doing right now out in Orange County, just walking down the middle of the road, not here but here. As you know, that word itself can be taken a really long way. The Z word can be taken a long way. Long way. So, yeah, we gotta talk about that. Okay, yes, I'll do it. All right, Oz. Okay, attaining national homelessness strategies and goals are about depopulation, and seeing that will course correct it all. Seeing that will course correct it. Go ahead now. Good. Black Spring, good. Yes, all right, Vine Dresser. It'll destroy part of their brain. And it does. This admin could have multiple choices, and they will choose the wrong choice every time. You see? Can't wait to hear you ladies. I can't wait to talk to them all. Well, you guys, it's been an hour and 19 minutes, and you know I don't like to go anything over an hour, although we do sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of all of this conversation right now. And we're going to table it because tomorrow we're going to have none other than Sweet Amy is going to come and visit us. That is Felicia at FeliciaLockhart.com. Yes, ma'am. Felicia at FeliciaLockhart.com. We're going to talk with Amy tomorrow, Vine Dressers Branch 2. Thank you so much for that, Rachel. We're going to talk to Amy tomorrow. We're going to see what we can do about helping her to get a few extra dollars to help her along the way with some of the things that are going on with the cancer and all the other things. And she's going to tell us more tomorrow. But we do have it on the community tab. You'll have to scroll down a long way on the community tab here if you want to hit the link and you want to bless her. Again, this is no affiliation with the channel, and we are not responsible for any of the outside donations or anything like that. And I have to say that because Google as well as YouTube has a way for us to do donations, but it has to go through their way. So I'm making this disclaimer publicly. This is not something that I that is endorsed by the channel. But if you want to help her as a private citizen, please do. You can go on the community tab, scroll all the way down. You're going to scroll down a little bit and you're going to find it, and it's for Amy. But in tandem with that, tomorrow she's going to be here and she's going to be talking to us, and we're going to see how she's doing. We're going to follow up with her and see how everything has been and all of that good stuff. So I will see everybody tomorrow. Okay. And remember what we always say here on the Lockhart Perspective, and that is that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High. You guys remember to take care of yourselves. That's number one. And then two, please take care of everybody else. And until we see each other again, you guys continue to be blessed.
To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Helping you